Hello.
Hello.
Happy Wednesday. Today we are interviewing Joshua Parodic, my husband. So much fun. Okay, so since you don't listen to the podcast, how we do it is we start out our episode with our win of the week for Wednesday. Okay?
Win of the week, huh? Okay.
Yeah. So, do you have one, or do you want us to go first?
You go first.
Me or Josh?
What?
He's probably got great wins of the week. I'm jealous of his wins.
My wins of the week.
Win of the week. So, like, last night, I got all my meal prep done for the week. That was a win. You know, stuff like that.
You really don't listen to any of them?
He never has.
Wow.
Yeah, been busy. I live that life, you know?
Starting my garden was my win last week.
I mean, I guess my win's getting cutty when I came back from Turkey.
Joshua, no.
What?
That's not your win of the week.
Seems like a win to me.
I'm cutting that out.
No, you're not. I had no more wins. That was it. That's all I got.
Seriously?
That's
Okay,
all you
Vanessa,
got?
what's your win?
Yeah, what's your win?
You have nothing from Turkey?
What's your win? That was last week. Get to the point here. Come on.
It was last
Be
week, though, because you
nice.
didn't get back till Friday. Saturday?
Yeah, so that
So
would
that's
be
still
technically last week. This week is like today.
Because it'd be like Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday to Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's how we do our wins.
Yeah. So that would still
My
be...
win is literally just going to Turkey and getting away from this craziness.
Wow, you're so nice.
All right. You got to travel. That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
All
What
right.
you up to?
My win...
You're so rude.
We had a baseball tournament. That was a lot of fun. I got sunburned real bad.
That doesn't sound
Sawyer.
like a win.
Sawyer had his first home run.
Sawyer hit his first home run.
That's a win.
Yep. So he got to save the ball. So now I have to get a plastic case to put it in. But they only won one game out of the 3. But it was still a lot of fun. They learned from a lot of mistakes. But we were all packed. That was a win. I packed sandwiches. I packed snacks. And I thought we would go to concessions a million times still. And we only went twice.
Woohoo. That's a win.
That's a win. For 3 days.
How's your anxiety from last week to this week? Not much better.
It actually wasn't that bad. And now I'm going to worry about people listening. If people listen that were like at the baseball tournament. Because it wasn't as bad.
Okay.
But I did have some anxiety still. But it wasn't terrible. But yeah.
Do you have a different win, Josh, or are you just sticking with that win?
I'm good. Those 2 wins were straight.
What about how your family acted when you got home?
What? I didn't even talk to them really yet.
Okay.
No, us, me and the
Yeah.
kids.
Oh, y'all sleeping when I got home.
Okay. And then when they woke up,
They
they
woke
had to
up?
be so excited.
It was short-lived.
Well,
I was 30
still,
seconds max. It was a rundown, and
that
give
did
me a
just
hug and that
melt
was it.
your heart. Like they missed you
Yeah.
and wanted you.
the dog almost killed me when I walked through the door because I had to break into my house because my wife locked me out.
Well, you should have known she's going to lock you out.
You should have got a extra key made before you left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was on your to-do list.
It was really at the bottom of the list, though. I have much more important things to worry about.
Okay, so let's rewind. Getting your passport, how was it? Were you nervous? Excited?
I'd be nervous about getting my passport.
Like they would deny you or something?
Or if it
Why
didn't
would they
come
deny
in
it?
time.
Yeah.
Nah, they reassured me it'd be straight. And I got it like a month ahead of time still. It was
That's
really quick. I
still-
only got it, like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was pretty
It was
quick.
pretty fast.
Yeah. I feel like I think the worst, though. And
That's what you all
I get
y'all
so
do. Both of you
scared.
do.
I know.
Both of you guys do. You guys think of the worst, and then
It's
the worst,
anxiety,
then the worst
Josh.
comes. Then the worst comes.
Anxiety.
I'm just saying, you gotta stop thinking that way.
Okay.
I don't think that way. and
Easier said
all the
than
good things come.
done.
I talk so good about you on the podcast, and now you're just being a jerk today.
Being a jerk? Everyone on the podcast probably agree too. I'm not being a jerk. I'm just being me. I'm not mean. I don't yell.
You're like,
You just think I am.
anxiety. I don't have anxiety. Blah, blah.
I really don't, though.
You don't. So how was your
Lucky.
trip? Tell us about the flight there, the experience while you were there.
How long was your flight? To Amsterdam.
Honestly, I don't even remember because it was kind of like the time difference is so tremendous.
Yeah.
It's an 8-hour difference. So like,
Yeah.
we left at, what was that? 8:40? No. When was our flight out?
4:00 at night. You left, right? Because you left here at like you left here at 8 a.m. You had to go pick him up, go down to Chicago. You got to Chicago so early. You went to IKEA for the first time without your wife.
I haven't even been to IKEA. Jealous.
We got lost.
And then
yeah, I don't know. I think it was like, I would say, let's say 4:00 we left out. And we didn't show up there until 5 a.m. the next day. But that's
To Amsterdam or to Turkey?
Turkey.
yeah. Because they got to Amsterdam, what, like 1 a.m.-ish or something like that?
Actually, no. We showed up at Amsterdam at 5 a.m.
Okay.
That's what it was. Because we had a 4.5 hour layover there. And we didn't get to Turkey till like 1 p.m. or something like that. I don't know. It was like 15 hours total.
Dang. Did you sleep?
Like crap. They're not
I wouldn't have been able to sleep.
It was a
either.
fully booked plane too, so it was not comfortable at all. I had to sit next to some idiot.
Did you download movies or anything to watch?
Yeah, I was all prepared for that, but it was hard to stay awake when your ass is going completely numb because you're sitting in a chair for 13 freaking hours. They're not comfortable chairs either.
No. Did you bring a blankie?
Well, no, they give you blankies, dude.
Oh.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Throw 'em out.
How was the food?
The food?
In Turkey, you're
on
saying?
the flight.
On the flight? That gave you shits.
You're being such a butthead.
What? No, I'm serious though. It was good, but it just, you toilet break right away.
Did you get like a meal?
Yeah, you get 2 meals.
Because it's like an international flight and it's so long, they get like... So what were your options? Was it just like you get what you get?
By the time it got to us, it was, here's what we got left.
Oh, dang.
That's
It was alright though. The first one was like some chicken pasta thing. It was pretty good. And then the second one, I don't remember because I was sleeping at that time, so I didn't get it. But I still got like a snack, like cookie or whatever the hell it was.
Okay.
And then on the way back, it was better. It was like Dutch food, Holland food, or whatever you want to call it. So that was like, I don't know what it was. It was like some noodle penne with red sauce type of thing. And then you got like this, I don't know what I would even call it. It's kind of like a muffin, but like a Danish. It was different. That was good too.
When you got there, were you scared about the money exchange part?
No.
Did you do it at the airport, or did you go to a jewelry store?
No, I went to the airport. There's a huge fee when you go in town. So, like, I went back in town just to see what it was, and the exchange rate went from every U.S. dollar at the airport was worth 28 or whatever lira there, or 31 lira there. And then when we were downtown, it was like 22 or something like that.
See, because the one TikTok I watched said you get the best rate at like a jewelry store.
There's every freaking place in Turkey is a jewelry store.
Oh. Really?
Yeah. No, it's like gold everything. Everything's gold there. You gotta remember, everything there is pretty much counterfeit, fake.
Did you do a lot of the research on what you needed to do, or did your friend?
We both kind of did. I mean, I probably did more than him, but that's because I always kind of prepare more. Yeah.
Was he nervous?
Well, oh yeah, dude. He was freaking... He was worse with anxiety than Tanisha.
Ooh.
And you combined. Seriously, it's rough. It was like...
Yikes.
But, I mean...
So now you can appreciate Tanisha's anxiety better because it's not as bad.
No.
Oh.
I just said she'd be easier to deal with. Actually, even over there, she probably wouldn't. She'd be freaking the hell out too, just like he did. It's just a whole different ball game over there. You gotta play in traffic like you were a child, like on a highway, basically.
You what?
You play in traffic, basically. It's like Frogger. You know the game Frogger?
I loved that game.
Yeah, but there's real, but for real, you can splat. So try to avoid the cars as much as possible.
Do they not have sidewalks?
Not really.
Interesting. And it's busy?
It's really busy. You gotta remember that city. It's one city. It's got over 15 million people in one city.
I think when I
And
was
that's not
looking it
including
up,
tourists.
So is it worse like New York City? Like,
Oh, New York City
Yeah.
ain't
I mean,
got
because
nothing.
that's
Ain't
close.
got nothing
I
on
guess
Turkey.
that's like slow
And
traffic.
that ain't got nothing on. Yeah, that's slow traffic. This stuff, they just, if you're stopped, they'll just fly around you. You got mopeds flying in between cars and stuff at like 50, 60 miles an hour through
So
town.
I'd be crying the whole time.
Oh, it's a good time. You hop in a
well,
taxi
tell
cab
them
and it
about
feels like
the
you're gonna hit like everybody.
accidents.
Oh yeah, there was like, I was literally sitting out there one night smoking a cigarette, and it was like, I think we counted 6 accidents in an hour maybe, right in front of the hotel.
Dang.
But he says they
And
just...
they literally just yell at each
Yeah.
other, and then they get back in their cars and drive away. That's literally what it is. Unless one needs a tow
Wow.
truck, then that one just sits back and waits for the tow truck. There's no insurance there.
Wow.
I mean, no one would insure you anyways, the way they all drive. But,
Yeah.
He said all the cars are like over 1 million miles.
oh yeah, dude, every taxi he had that we got into was well over 1 million, well, kilometers, but basically 1 million miles. It's not much.
And he met a guy that used to work in the Dells.
Oh yeah, my butler.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, my butler was.
I guess they
my butler
hire
worked
a
at
lot
the
of
Dells.
people. That's cool.
Yeah, he worked at, I don't remember what it was.
Could he speak English?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people speak English there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's not all Turkish.
So then say about the, like when a house collapses.
Oh yeah, dude. So like I asked, because it's like, it's really weird when you're in there. Like we were on the less nice side of town or whatever. And it's not like bad or anything like that, but like if you look at it, it's so weird because you'll see like completely demolished, just trashed out looking buildings, and then you'll have like these brand new ones right next to it. What happens is they get a lot of earthquakes and their stuff gets wrecked, and they just build a new thing right next to it.
Sad.
So
Crazy.
yeah, they don't really fix anything of that over there. They slowly do, but
Yeah. Would you say the people there are nice, friendly?
yeah, they're nice and friendly. But you just gotta know
They don't hate you because you're American?
Oh hell no! They wish they were
That's
American,
what
which
I
I thought was
said.
weird. I was like, you guys are idiots.
Yeah, I mean,
For real though.
I was like, why does everyone think America's like so great? Like, how did we get that like reputation elsewhere?
land of the free.
Not really.
Not really.
We
but,
ain't though.
I mean, we're not under like dictatorship.
Probably
or
shouldn't get into
anything.
politics on camera though. Hey,
No.
it's a really bad thing to do.
Or we could have
or we
like
could and go viral.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to play this game.
Okay, anything else you want to tell us about your trip? You loved it.
No, it was fun. I'd do it again. Definitely do it again.
You can't wait
Would
to
you
take
do
your
it
family.
with your kids?
Yeah, I'd go with my kids. Why not? It'd be fun.
I don't know.
I mean, they get to play in traffic. That'd be kind of cool.
Gosh.
Healthcare's free over there, so what does it matter, right?
I mean, if you're not a citizen, it's not free for you.
You're such
No,
a
but
butt.
still. Yeah, no, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's free there. You know, electricity's included with your...
Really?
Yeah, it's not... You don't pay a lot.
He liked that what the tag was on stuff was how much you paid. Like there was,
Yeah, there was no
there's not
tax.
tax.
No.
Yeah.
That's nice. Did you do
This is the same thing
anything
in Europe,
fun?
too. What? Fun?
Yeah.
Not really. Because we don't drink. You know, we're not drinkers. We don't party.
Yeah.
We didn't go to any of the clubs.
He didn't do any excursions either. They
No, I
just
didn't
did
do any of that
shopping.
You know, my buddy was going there for a surgery or whatever. And so it was kind of more so... The first day was us exploring. And then after that, he had his surgery. And then for, 2 days after that, he was pretty much in too much pain to really do too much of anything. And then...
His surgery was painful?
Yeah.
Yeah, his eyes, I saw him when he came back, his eyes were like so swollen, everything. I didn't realize it was going to be as bad as it was.
Yeah,
Did you
we knew it was.
How is he today?
He's fine.
That's good.
Oh, he's kind of
He's
going through a
not
rough time
that
right now
great.
because he
He's not?
got home and then a day later his $2,000 cat died.
His 2-year-old cat jumped into his arms and passed away.
Why do cats do that? My friend's cat did the same thing when we were young.
Really? I thought they hid when they
And it was
died.
on her birthday. No. Like, she would not leave her alone, and then she was holding her, and then died.
Yeah.
Because, like, dogs go away.
I thought
Normally.
cats did too, but apparently I'm wrong.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. His had a heart murmur before that
Sad.
prior diagnosis, and it just died from that. So
So sad.
it was a Sphinx cat, the naked cats.
I don't know anything about cats.
It's super cool.
Any tips for leaving the country for the listeners?
Yeah, leave yourself a better layaway or layover time if you're gonna freaking travel.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Dude, like ours had like an hour, and we lost a bag on the way back. We don't know if we're gonna get it. It's a Louis Vuitton bag too.
Dang.
Yeah.
Sad.
Very sad. At least it's not your bag.
Yeah. Well, that's not just a carry on.
Yeah.
But
No more trip talk?
I'm good.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
No.
You guys are
I
very
told Josh.
awkward.
Stop! You're so mean. I was like thinking of all these questions, and then I was like, wait, I don't know if I even want to know Josh's answers. Because I'm like,
My back is
yeah,
killing.
my
Don't
back
even
hurts
start.
over in that
You guys have
one.
been sitting for 16 minutes. Don't even give me that.
Dude,
crap.
I sit at work.
Dude,
You're being a jerk today.
I'm not
Be
being a
nice.
jerk. Oh my god. Let's roll this process. Let's keep it going, alright?
Hey, I
Okay.
worked
deal with-
today.
I
Did
deal with
either of you
four-
work today?
Yeah, I worked on dropping my kids off, going fishing, and
Lovely.
now I'm working on doing this. You know, it's not like I'm getting paid for it. But
Oh my
it's like
god.
a donation, you know, charity work.
Charity work.
Wow. You
Everyone's
are
gonna give you all
lucky.
the thumbs down.
Oh,
Yeah.
why
I'll
is
give
you
it.
doing it?
You know, if any guy does, if any guy freaking reads it, they're gonna be like, nah, he's legit.
Okay, so I have a question about your future.
My future.
Yes. What is one thing you want to accomplish in the next 365 days?
365 days.
Mm-hmm. Just one thing?
Well, John picked two things. You can pick. What do you want to accomplish in a year's time?
I don't know. To be honest, I really don't. A year's time is not
You
enough.
guys are big on like goals. And,
I am.
No, she is. I don't.
Oh.
My goals are.
But you
usually-
guys talk about your future a
my
lot.
goals. My goals are usually short-lived. So I usually do short-term goals that I can actually achieve.
Okay,
So
well,
what's
what's
a
a
short-term
short-term
goal?
I don't have any right now.
Yes, you do.
No, because I'm getting my raise over at work, promoted, and
Well, then that's a goal.
no, I already achieved it.
You don't know
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah, I do.
So why does that excite you?
Well, it doesn't excite me.
Josh.
You're the worst right now.
What?
You're being...
Do you have any plans for your raise and your bonus?
Yeah, pay bills
Oh, yeah.
like normal people.
Oh my god, you're driving me insane right now. Okay, where do you think the podcast will be in 1 year's time?
The podcast?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's like this.
Do you think
Hey.
we'll reach 1 million downloads? What do you
A
think we'll
million
reach?
downloads? I don't know. What are you at right now?
505.
I know you're not gonna hit 1 million this year. That's for sure.
So what
But
do
I
you
would say
think?
double every month. So you go to 1,000 next month, and then probably 2,000 a month after that. Then 4. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so what is that in a year then?
So we're going to grow
It's too much
50%
math
every
for me
month.
right now. That's what I would say.
Okay.
That's good.
I don't know, because you're in a butthead mood.
I don't know. Keep asking the questions. Don't be afraid.
I was gonna ask just like stuff about our kids and me.
Kids? What about our kids?
And Tanisha.
And-
Should we ask questions about
Yeah, let's ask
Tanisha?
Tanisha. Let's ask about Tanisha, yeah.
No, you. It
Yeah,
has to
ask me
be-
questions about Tanisha. Go for it. Shout them up.
I said I was gonna ask you, how did you know that I was the one?
Yeah. There you go. That's a good one.
I don't think it's appropriate for camera.
Okay, can you PG-fy it a little? PG-13?
No.
Who's your favorite family member
Out of what?
Ooh.
out of the whole house?
Out of our house?
Oh, you and the kids?
Camel.
I knew you'd.
Wow.
say
The dog. But what? He's the only one that
That's a
treats me
hard
the
question.
He
though.
treats me the fairest. And he listens.
You don't have
And
any.
he relaxes
You
me.
don't have any financial goals or personal goals in the next year.
No.
I cannot believe you right now.
I mean, I'd like to be caught up on bills, you know, like everyone else, but you can only get so caught up.
What about your fishing?
What about it?
Are you gonna
Is
start
that a
the
goal
YouTube
anymore?
channel?
What? A YouTube channel? No, I get rid of the boat now. Where am I supposed to record a YouTube channel if I get rid of the boat?
Travel goals? You don't want to be traveling in a
Not
year?
this year. Next year. Remember
Well,
Thailand?
Next year, like
From-
spring break. That
You
would
guys
still
said
be this year.
365 days.
Dude, that would be next year, June.
Yeah.
So
It's like barely June. What if it's like the end of June? That would be over 365.
I'm deleting this episode. You are being such a
don't
dick.
you have a goal to go on a vacation for spring break?
Oh, not spring break.
Around spring break?
Thailand. With the kids, the family, the wife.
Well, there you go. That's a goal.
Yeah.
I guess.
Do you forget these conversations?
I don't
Do you
really
have
consider that
too
a
many
goal.
of these with Tanisha that you forget them?
Probably. I don't literally listen to the conversations all the time.
What about getting the kids' passports? That
What
would be
about 'em?
another one.
It's not really a goal, though. It's just
Something you want to
reality.
accomplish.
How
It's something
about-
you need to do in order to travel out of the
What
country.
are you excited for this summer break with the kids and family?
Being able to spend time with them.
Doing?
I don't know yet. I plan my life day by day.
I know you do, but
So
you
why
have
would I
like
plan out anything else?
like fishing with your kids.
Oh, no, they've all pretty much given up on that.
Have they? What about disking? Because that was a thing for a little bit with your family.
We'll see. We'll see if it continues. I feel like they've given up on that too. They're pretty hard to get.
You're pretty hard to get.
No, I like all that stuff. I continue to do it.
What about tennis?
That was terrible.
Is she as good as she says she is?
What? She says she's good?
No, she
Okay.
didn't.
If I had to get any more balls because she whacked them over the fence, I was going to go insane.
The fence is pretty high, Tanisha.
I know.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
What do you think about her recording your tennis sessions
What? She wants to do that?
I did.
Oh,
for
I don't know.
Tickety Talk?
Well, then I don't really know, so I don't really care.
Do you get embarrassed when she records herself
No.
for TikTok?
No.
Okay, that's good.
Why would I be embarrassed? What's to be afraid of?
I don't know.
You do get embarrassed sometimes.
You gotta remember
Yeah.
we talk. So
Yeah.
Well,
God.
when you want to take pictures out in public and random ass
Yes.
dumb spots that make no sense to take pictures
Yeah.
of?
Yeah.
I don't get embarrassed. I get annoyed with it.
Ugh. What do you want for Father's Day?
Nothing. A
I
day
knew
to
you were gonna
myself.
say that. A day to yourself. That's what John would say too.
Yeah. Because that's what we'd love. But we
Oh,
never get it.
like,
Ever.
you know-
we
by
never get it.
yourself.
I've been a father for 11 freaking years now, and I've never gotten a single full day to myself.
What would you?
It
do
hasn't
on
been
a day by
11
yourself?
years
Doesn't matter.
yet.
What?
It hasn't been 11 years yet, and you just got a whole week to yourself.
True that.
11 years. Yeah,
You
and
can't
I didn't
think-
get a week to myself. I had to deal with my buddy.
Oh my God.
So you
Okay.
want to be all by yourself.
All by myself.
So when I said I'm gonna start going to the gym, what'd you think?
Go for it. Get her done.
Did you believe that I would go consistently?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think so.
John
really
said the
remember
same
it.
thing.
What about when I said that I wanted to start the podcast? Did you believe in it?
Yeah, I believe in anything you put your mind to. I invested into it.
Do you think that, like, are you shocked that Tanisha's still going to the gym
Yeah.
often?
No. No, it's just a
No.
routine.
Well, but like
Would you say Tanisha's good at routines?
No.
exactly.
But that's because she never gets it this far. She
So
never
are
gets
you
this far before
so
she gets out.
are you impressed that she's gotten this far with working out and
Yeah,
with the
I'm always
podcast
impressed
and-
with my wife.
Oh my
Aw.
God. Okay, what's one thing that you think that I need to work on?
Your attitude,
What's one thing you need to work on?
nothing.
I hate you right now. What's
Josh.
one thing we need to work on as a couple?
Your attitude.
No, as a couple.
Your attitude.
What's
Been
one
working
thing
on it for 10 years.
that the family needs to work on?
A family?
Mm-hmm.
Clean up after your damn selves.
I knew you were gonna say that.
It's terrible.
Will you ever start reading?
Reading? I listen to audiobook. That's all I need to do.
Are you going to listen to that
What do you
book?
listen to?
Books?
He
What
listens
kind of
to
Helldivers is one.
I don't know
is
what
the
that
only
is.
one.
No.
What else?
kind is that? What is that?
Like fiction.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like kind of, is it
Like
alien or what
sci-fi?
is it?
No, it's not really alien.
It's not alien, but it's like...
It's about Earth basically
So
going
it's
through a
sci-fi.
nuclear apocalypse and
Yeah.
So you
people
like
trying to
sci-fi.
survive through it.
What else do you listen to?
I have to look at it.
You love movies.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
Yeah.
I don't have favorites. I don't. I really don't.
You're driving me insane.
TV shows? What type of TV shows?
I haven't had a good TV show in a while. I'm waiting for Rick and Morty to come out with
I
another
haven't really
season.
either. Oh yeah, you're a Ricky Morty fan.
Clarkson Farm, that was good.
Did you like
Grand
Is
Tour.
It Cake this year?
I don't know. I think I got bored of that pretty quick, actually. I liked it, but I just got bored of it. I don't know if it's because everyone was being annoyed and talking to the whole thing or what. You know.
What's your favorite thing to do with your kids?
With my kids? They all had different things. Like Kenzie, you usually take her fishing. It's usually okay. If you just take just her, it's fine.
She's your sidekick.
Yeah, when it comes down to that. Brooklyn, she's my disker. Elena, pretty much any outside activity, you'd be fine.
All your kids adore you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you think you and Tanisha date enough? Go on enough dates and things?
Yeah, more than enough.
More than enough? When's the last date we even went on?
I don't remember. But that's what I'm saying, more than enough.
How come every time I get something, you copy me? I got an iPhone, you got an iPhone. I got an Apple Watch, you got an Apple Watch. I got an Oura Ring, you get an Oura Ring.
No, why not?
Why not? That's your answer.
Yeah, why do you always have to have the better stuff? I paid for them both. Why don't I just get
Mr.
it?
Xbox, PlayStation,
Yeah, damn right.
New TV, new
Yeah.
$1
entertainment
million
stand.
remote control car.
No, that's gone. I sold that.
Oh, well, it was $1 million freaking dollars.
$1,000.
I didn't even know you could
It was
buy something that
$2,000.
expensive.
Oh, yeah, probably also done 2,000 maybe.
That's
Yeah.
nuts.
This is going to be our shortest podcast episode ever because you are being literally such a butthead.
What's your
You guys
favorite
gotta
thing
come up with
about
questions.
Tanisha?
Favorite thing about Tanisha?
I know what you're going to say.
What? What am I
Say
gonna
it.
say?
Say
What am I
it.
gonna say, Vanessa? What am I gonna say?
I don't know. Say it.
What am I gonna say?
Say it. I'll tell you if I was right or not.
Her eyes.
Yeah, now you just did that on purpose.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
What is it?
My
Or
butt.
B.
Well, duh.
Duh.
You're
Got that rumpa rump.
Okay, what do you think is the key to a successful marriage?
Sex.
What about,
I mean, I hate to say it, but it's probably true. You know?
That is true.
what is your best parenting advice?
Parenting advice?
Mm-hmm.
Don't go over the top. You don't have to try and be the best parent you have to be. Just be you. Do the best you can. It's good enough for the kids. Trust me, I do it all the time, and they love me the most. You try really hard, and it doesn't go for the better.
What would you say to new dads, expecting dads?
Stick with it. I don't know. What am I supposed to say? I don't really know.
Well, I don't like.
Were you
Expecting
freaked
dad?
out when
Good
you
luck.
were becoming a dad?
Not really.
Not at all.
To be
No.
honest, not really. It didn't freak me out, but I like kids. I've always liked kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you excited when you found out Tanisha was pregnant?
Yeah.
More excited than I was, or less?
More excited? You tried breaking up with me.
I guess. I mean, why did you want to marry me?
Why not? Get 3 kids together.
We
You
didn't
used
have
to be
Kenzie
super
yet.
cool.
I used to
Used
be.
to be?
Oh yeah, dude. You're getting better, but man, there was a hard spot there for a while where I'm like, damn, what am I doing?
You're the hard spot.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I'm not, though.
Pain in my butt.
Who's put the most change into this relationship to make it better? There you go. That's your answer right there.
You're so annoying today.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Joshua.
What's your favorite season?
Oh, this is getting really lame questions here. Favorite season?
Yeah.
Well, if we get a good winter, it's winter.
Really?
Yeah.
Ice fishing.
Yeah, ice fishing, yo.
And snowboarding.
Snowboarding.
Do you go ice skating?
No.
Why would I do that?
Because it's fun.
No, it's not.
We have ice skates.
I can go roller skating anytime I want to go skating.
Oh my goodness.
Why do it out in the cold?
Okay.
Roller skating. Do you have roller skates?
Yeah, we got jam skates.
I love roller skating.
Really? You've never gone with us?
No,
We used to go every Wednesday during
I
the
gave
winter.
my skates away
Why would you give them away?
to my little sister.
Take them back.
That's mean. Okay, what
Did she
advice
use
do you
them?
have for dealing
not?
with a toxic mother-in-law?
What?
What advice do you have for dealing with a toxic mother-in-law?
Put her in her fucking place.
That pretty much is what she did.
Yeah. Tell her this is what it is. Especially when she's as terrible as yours is.
Joshua!
Oh, I'm sorry, but it's true. She's an alcoholic. She tries to be... She's however old and she still wants to be a 20-year-old kid. It's time to grow the fuck up. I mean, get a fucking job. When was the last time she had a job, much less held a job?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she worked at that butter place for what? I'd say a total of 7 days. Maybe.
Okay.
Just work there and be
Okay.
back to Tanisha?
No, she got the job before I did.
Mm-hmm. But
Because
she didn't stick to it because she's Nikki.
after
Yeah.
I went no contact with her, then we talked for a little bit. And I needed to get out of delivering for FedEx because my mental health was down the
Yeah, she was
pooper.
rough.
Is it really raining now?
Mm.
But yeah, that's like, I don't know. That's just, like, it's like she doesn't get to see her kids because she's an alcoholic and she's constantly smoking weed and stuff, and I just don't trust her around my children. Is what it is. And nor that, but like, I'm with Tanisha 110% with it, so if I see it better when she's not around her, I'm going to make sure she's not around her.
Right.
Period.
Right.
So until she stops being toxic.
Wait. What was I going to ask you about next? Oh, do you believe in divorce now?
Divorce?
Yeah.
What do you mean now?
Yeah, what do
Did
you
he
know?
not?
Well, I don't know. You've been divorced before.
Yeah.
So you believed in it before?
There's
Do you
a
believe?
difference. You also got to know when divorce is the right time.
Okay.
My ex-wife, we didn't have kids together.
And your parents have been married for a long time.
Mm-hmm. And they dealt with it. They had kids together. Pushed
So you
through it.
think it's different when you're married and you have kids together versus if you're married and
To an extent.
don't have kids?
Do you think you had a good childhood?
Yeah, I had a fine childhood. It wasn't bad. Parents did the best they could. It worked out.
So you said they had kids, so they dealt with it.
Yeah.
Did they fight a lot?
Not that we saw, but I know about it.
Yeah.
I'm not an idiot.
Did they never fight in front of you guys?
Not really. Not that we remembered anyways. They weren't eventful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's great.
But you see it more once you get older, and then they loosen up on it, you know? But
Yeah. They
once
don't
we all
like
moved
care to
out and
hate
everything
it.
was fine. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard, and you just deal with it. It's the thing. You do, like, I think kids have a better chance at growing up decently if they have both parents.
Together, you mean?
Yeah.
My parents were
They
divorced.
really fucks people up. Yeah, so we're Tanisha's. Basically, never really got married.
And I think he's like, because we have anxiety and he doesn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, my buddy, even his parents have broken up.
Mm-hmm.
Anxiety.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's the number one cause of it, but I have a good feeling that it has something to do with it.
Yeah.
Do your siblings have anxiety?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Eric's got anger issues, but that's...
Eric's got asthma.
He's treated like a baby, so he kind of grew up to be a baby.
Oh, he's coddled and just...
I shouldn't say that, though. I shouldn't say that it has anything to do with growing up, because in all reality, that part of it was the life experiences he had. You know, I moved out of my house when I was 16 years old. I had to deal with a lot of hardship through probably a good 60% of my life. You know, living paycheck to paycheck, fucking half the time missing rent, because that's just who I was. I learned hard. And then you grow up to be a better person, but you also have to choose to do that better person. But...
So do you think you are the parent you are today because of your parents? Or do you think you're very much different?
I think it has more so to do with just who I am, personally. How I chose to grow up.
Do you look up to your parents' marriage?
Their marriage?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really look up to a marriage.
You don't?
No.
You don't see that as, like, a goal, like...
No.
Or an aspiration or anything like that?
No, not really. Because their marriage is completely different than my marriage.
Do you look up to, like, anyone?
No, not really.
I was going to say, I don't think you do.
Mm-hmm. I'm the best person I can be when I how far I can push myself. So.
Do you push yourself a lot?
Yeah.
Could you push yourself harder?
Everyone can push yourself harder, but do you really want to do that? You might not achieve what you want to do if you're going to push yourself too hard.
Yeah.
You gotta remember that. Sometimes you just gotta take a break and let it skate for a little bit the way it is before you push into something else.
You drive me insane.
Why?
Because you're like, I don't know. Sometimes when we talk, I'm like, oh my gosh, this was such a good conversation. And other times I'm like, I'm married to an idiot.
Oh, that's what you think? You're married to an idiot right now or what?
I don't know. Your tone of voice just sounds very angry. Did you want to be on the podcast?
I don't care if I'm on the podcast.
You don't?
But you seem to always think that my tone is angry, but it's never angry. Is it?
Do you like the blue hair?
I love the blue hair.
You
do?
love it?
Yeah. It's sexy.
Oh my god.
What about your kids' blue hair?
Oh no, that shit can go.
He asked today how
It
much
doesn't
longer
look good.
until it washes out. Yeah, it's...
Is it turning green?
It's not like...
Well, Kenzie, I didn't even know... Is it really
hers looks
nice
like
still?
she fucking just mopped up some blue fucking Kool-Aid off the
Yeah,
floor.
hers is like, she's so sweaty. So like the stuff by her roots is like already like washed out almost. I don't know. It's
But her
not
hair's
bad.
always a mess too. It's not like she
Yeah.
keeps it... You can comb it 50 times a day and it's messy in 2 seconds flat.
Yeah.
Her hair doesn't stay down real well.
Yeah.
Elena's hair looks good, but Elena's hair is darker.
Yeah.
So it took like
Oh, she let you color it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Elena, she'll do anything, dude.
I don't-
Well,
You
no.
ask her to shave her head,
No,
she'd be like,
she
yeah, I'll do
didn't
it.
want it.
Elena's reaction to my hair, I don't think I told you this, but Brooklyn was like, Mom, I love it. You should keep it like that forever. And then Kenzie was like, I want my hair like your hair, Mommy. I think it's beautiful. And then Elena was like, I think it's ugly. And I was like...
Yeah, but that's just Elena.
I don't think
know.
you...
She didn't actually
Showed
mean
me
it.
any
She didn't mean it.
photos
She's
of
just
Elena.
joking. That's the problem. That's the thing with Elena. She's
I
not
saw you
serious.
doing Brooklyn's and Mackenzie's, not Elena's.
No, I did Elena's and Mackenzie's because I can't do Brooklyn's. It's too dark. How do you not care what people think? Because I think you used to care and now you care less.
Used to care
Because
when.
life's better when you stop caring.
So
We were just talking about
how
this
did you stop caring?
I just switched it off.
Can you give
Are there
advice?
certain-
I don't know how I can honestly tell you. I just switched it off. I just said, you know what, screw it. Why the hell do I give a shit what other people think when
You
I can just be doing me?
Woke up one day and switched it?
Yeah, pretty
Are there
much.
certain, like, circumstances that you care about what people think of you?
No, not really.
Do you think you've taken it too far to the other side where you should care a little bit?
No, I mean, there's stuff that I care about. Like for instance, when we were in Turkey, you know, Keaton's over there acting like a tourist and stuff, and which is fine, you know, to each your own.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not about that. I don't want to look like a tourist. I want to look like I fit in. Why? Because of the fact that you're less likely to draw attention to yourself if you're just the average person there.
Yeah, he didn't take any photos.
I'm walking around with $20,000 in my pocket. I highly doubt that I want really anybody looking at me in any way. Period.
Are you going to get upset when we go on vacation if I'm taking photos everywhere?
I might walk away from you when you're doing it, but yeah, no, that's fine. Do you if you want to do it. But I'll be the one that's taking
photos for Tanisha.
Well, that's fine if you're in a tourist spot, but when you're in some pretty not so nice alleyways, I mean, I wouldn't really be sitting there freaking, you know, FaceTiming or taking pictures and stuff. That's just not me.
You're aware of your surroundings.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything you want the people to know about you?
Sure, you tell them everything. It's probably not true.
I don't talk that much. I really just say, like, that we're great, we have great communication, we talk so much, because we talk so much.
Our communication is great,
mm-hmm.
but if I tell you something, it's probably going to come out completely different than what I actually said.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, like, if I tell her that I love her, she'll come out with, "You said I hate you." You know what I'm saying?
True.
Oh, it's very true.
Only
very true. I think Brooklyn's called you out plenty of times on it even.
Do you think that it's a good thing that I'll say, like, babe, I need attention? Or would you rather me just give you attitude?
What? I'd rather you tell me, but...
But what?
Do you think Tanisha's a needy bitch?
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, she's about as needy as my children are. Actually, Brooklyn's the only non-needy one. Mm-hmm. And Kenzie's hit or miss. Elena does need attention, which is fine. Mm-hmm. But, yeah.
Who do you think out of your kids is most like Tanisha?
Elena.
Who do you think is most like you?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn over Kenzie?
Mm-hmm.
I say that too. Hands down.
I'd say Kenzie's like me personality-wise and everything like that, but Brooklyn's got that. I'm cool with just doing stuff on my own if I need to. Yeah. I'll solve this problem myself if I need to, and if I can't, I'll ask someone. But
I would say
she's
Kenzie's
very independent, and I'm like that.
Yeah.
But Kenzie's the one that she likes to pick the same stuff I do, but Brooklyn's kind of the same way too, but it's harder to get her out to do it first before you get her into it.
And Kenzie can be a little spitfire.
Mm-hmm. But she can also be super awesome.
Yeah. It just depends on her mood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are we gonna get tattoos together?
Yeah, at some point.
Do you think it's a jinx?
Well, I don't believe in jinx.
Why?
I don't know, like some people say, like if you get like their name or matching tattoos, that like jinxes your marriage.
Oh, I don't give a shit. Because even if I got divorced,
what did you think when she said she was going to get a tattoo when you were gone?
I told her, I said, I'll go get one right fucking now. Don't test me.
No. So here's the story. I had Josh sign a piece of paper in case he died on the plane, and I would get his signature tattooed. I originally wanted to make it into like an anchor and put it on my ankle, but then I was like, I'm gonna get Josh's signature tattooed on my butt cheek. So I went on Pinterest, I looked up different like butt cheek tattoos, and one came where it's like the top of the cheek, like one came where it's right under the cheek, so in like short shorts you would still see it. Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh, which one should I get? And he picked the under the cheek one. And I said, first person to get a tattoo for the other one loves that person more. Mm-hmm. And he said, I'll go get one right now. And I said, not fair, because walk-in day at the tattoo shop isn't until Thursday. But then Thursday came, and he said, we'll go get... Thursday came, and he said, we will go get tattoos together when I get home. Right?
Yeah.
Do you have tattoos?
Me? Yeah.
I know you do. Does Josh?
Yeah.
No, none.
Oh, yeah.
I have more than that. I have
the ones on his
legs. My
himself.
legs are all tattooed up.
Oh, yeah.
This one I did myself, too, on this arm. I got one up here.
I have no tattoos.
That's lame. You want one?
I'm too indecisive. Can't decide what I want.
Are you going to get tattoos
just get it,
for the
and
kids?
If you don't like it, just get a different one in a different spot.
I don't know.
Are you going to get tattoos for the kids?
Huh? Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have tattoo plans?
Yeah, but I gotta finish drawing them out.
My dad got my name tattooed on him over his heart, and then he had my sister, and then decided that he didn't want to get her name tattooed, so then he covered mine up.
Really?
But now I think he has them, our nicknames. My nickname was Princess, and then my sister's was Pookie. So I think that's what he has on him now.
Really?
Yeah.
Those are cute nicknames.
I think.
Joshua.
It's a terrible story.
Joshua!
Talking about tattoos.
I get that, but I'm saying why would you get yours erased? Why wouldn't you just add the other fucking name to it?
I think because he got my mom's name on the other side.
Scratch that one
they
out.
got
That was least important out of the kids.
Yeah, they got a divorce. But I think he
yeah, there you go. That's perfect.
Didn't want my sister to feel upset.
Yeah. I know.
If there's a sensible person in her, you can just tell her, yeah, my bad, I got this before you, and I'll get you another one somewhere else. Where would you like it?
Well, my dad became way more closer to my sister than me.
Well,
I have had so many different tattoo ideas for the kids over the years. Then we just never get tattoos.
But all my tattoos are my own design, so I'd rather draw them up myself. I don't mind someone else doing them, but I did, like I said, I did ones on my arms and my legs and stuff like that, but that's reach that. Yeah. I can't do a mirror one and do it all across my chest.
That is the thing, is they do cost. And we just have other goals, but I'm I'll be 80 years old finally getting my sleeve that I've been dreaming of for the last 60 years. Right?
I'm pretty sure my boss's mom got a tattoo when she was really old.
That's gonna be me.
So she did for her 70th birthday or something. I don't remember how old, but
that's pretty fucking old. I feel bad for the tattoo guy that had to tattoo that.
Oh, because the skin is
it's thin and weak and wrinkly, and it's so hard to tattoo.
Yeah. I didn't really think of that.
It never turns out good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's not the tattoo artist, it's just the canvas that you're given.
Yeah, that's true. So hurry up, I gotta start getting my tattoos. I'm gonna get a sleeve.
Okay. Do you?
Oh my gosh. You're driving me nuts. Are you going to read that book the guy recommended to us at...
No, I'm not.
What guy recommended?
That's for you. I said there was a book that you would like. It's not something I'm going to read.
It started downpouring when we were fishing, and this guy came under the little area that we were in, and
fucking mooch.
Today?
Yeah. He recommended... it's called Coddling of the American's Mind or something like that. And it's about our playgrounds and how they used to be so dangerous and then they weren't dangerous enough.
That's not all it's about. It's about the old with the new generation. So
I put it on my Libby request. Mm-hmm. There's 180 something people waiting for it. Yeah. So I think it's 20 weeks or something
Is it a newer book?
No, it was made in 2018.
Wow.
So I'm well, maybe it's a good book. We're adding that, so I typed it into our podcast book list. You keep yawning, then I keep yawning.
It's hard to breathe in this hot box.
It is very hot. That's why I said to Tanisha, I'm we're all gonna
roll down the window.
Sweat to death.
Okay, people that don't watch us on YouTube, Vanessa and I always record in her car because there's less echo and then we're not by the kids. So I was trying to configure how we could do this because the episode with John was pretty echoey.
Melatonin.
Mm-hmm. Stop. No, the episode with John was really echoey. You need to be in a closet in a small space that has stuff on the walls or lots of pillows to cut down on the echoing. So I was oh, we'll all fit. Vanessa has a big SUV. It's so friggin' hot in here, and it's so
it's muggy because it's rainy and sticky. Could you imagine sitting where you wanted us to sit, Tanisha? Our thighs all touching each other.
Here's the thing. I always have 1,050,000 ideas, and if y'all go along with it, it's on y'all.
I did not want to go along with it. And you're like, no, this is the vision. We're
That's
doing
what
it. Remember?
I used to say with Bailey. I'd be like, I'm having the bad ideas, and if you go along with it, like, that's on you. You know my ideas are going to get us in trouble.
I can't. Otherwise, you won't want to be my friend. You already told me today you didn't want to be my friend anymore.
No, I said I didn't want to have friends anymore. I said, I
Sorry.
think I'm done being friends with everyone.
So
But
that would be me included.
I said, I can't say that on the podcast because the podcast is all about building community, and then I'm going to sound bad. But maybe I'm not friendship material. That's what I said.
Good possibility.
Am I picky?
Very.
Does she talk a lot of shit about me?
No.
You
Am
would tell me
I?
if she did.
Am
Tell you.
No.
No, you wouldn't.
I would though.
I don't think you would because you
That's
like
bullshit
me.
because
I think,
I've called that out to some of our other
He
friends
has,
before.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think you like me as a friend, and you wouldn't say it to me.
No, I mean, I don't know.
Well, she's talking shit about you. She didn't say it to me, so.
I just...
No, she just internalizes it for days.
Yeah.
No, that's hard for her to do, to be honest. You internalize anything for longer than 10 seconds is almost impossible.
That's not true.
No, it's very true. She's not hold much of anything back.
Maybe for you.
Okay,
But for me, she would. Like, she can't tell me when she's mad at me. Ever.
What the fuck is that kid looking at?
Weirdos.
Three adults
in a
in
car.
the backseat of a car talking to a phone.
Not even facing each other.
If I was a kid and I saw that, I'd be like, yeah, they're smoking a joint. Like, that's what you were
Okay,
saying
he was too
recently.
young.
Yeah.
You're right. These kids right here, I bet you they look that way. Watch, when they look by, they're going to be smiling. They're going to be like, ha ha ha, I know what they're
No, they're
doing.
gonna be like,
Oh my God.
No, watch. I'm telling you.
We'll see.
I'm just saying. These kids
They
are
may
actually
throw a ball
these kids
at me.
are actually really cool. I
like
literally
these
like
kids
these kids a lot
because
they're outside all the fucking time.
That's
They
great.
walk together as a family all the way up to the park. It's just
with
the kids.
their younger and older sisters.
Yep,
and
Yes.
they
stuff.
walk to the park, they play,
Yes.
and then they all walk back together, and it's like a very uniformed, and it's like
He wishes I would
wish
be more.
I
like
wish my
that.
kids were like that.
You guys
I
want
think
more
they would.
walks, Josh?
Well, no, I think our kids would, but I think Tanisha won't allow it. She doesn't feel safe enough for that.
Do
Which
you,
I get.
honest to God, feel safe enough though?
For what?
Like if our
Letting
kids would
your
go up
kids
to the
just-
park,
No, not that park.
would
I
you,
do.
honest to God,
Mm-mm.
feel safe with the three of our children going to the park alone?
Yeah. Don't
Dude,
get me
there's
wrong.
so much traffic
I
over
give
there.
Brooklyn my cell phone, but
Last time we were there, there was like an adult with no children. Don't you remember that in that weird car?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's always weird stuff at
No,
that
I
park.
would never. Not that park. That park's too busy.
you know
Any
how hard
of
it was for me to let Brooklyn or Tanisha let the kids drive around the block with a bike?
Vanessa doesn't do that yet.
No.
Oh my goodness.
She was actually going to let our kids go to the park.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna let the five of our kids go up to the park. Would you have let Sawyer, Peyton, Brooklyn, Elena, Kenzie go to the park?
Yeah.
By my house.
The one by Vanessa's house?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think that park's that bad compared to this park.
No, that
The
park
only
I would say is
the only
better.
park I would not let my kids really go to is the one, that big new one down by the police station, which
Yeah,
is sad because
that
it's
one.
right next to the police station.
The one
And
that's
it's
in,
brand new and gorgeous.
Yeah,
the one
but there's
that's
always
like
a
down
bunch
low.
of
Yeah.
there's always a bunch of crackheads down there
Yeah,
freaking
there are.
yelling
And
at
they
each other and
fight
shit.
and stuff.
And
Yeah.
the police officers go down there a lot.
Yeah.
Well, if they were down there all the time, I wouldn't care. I'd let my kids go down there, but
They should have a patrol, like, permanently there.
it's not a good source of
I know.
company or community money.
How do we
Oh my
deal...
gosh, John would have said the same thing.
How do we deal with, like, compromising like this? You're fine with me being uncomfortable? I feel like you push me so much.
Someone's got to.
Out of my
Sure as fuck
comfort
ain't gonna be your
zone.
mom.
Oh my God. Stop bringing out my mom. You think that it's like a healthy relationship that you push me outside of my comfort zone so much?
Yeah. Otherwise, you wouldn't be half the person you are right now. Seriously, you'd be curled up in a box. You have these children in one room.
You're rude.
It's true. That's how I really feel. When we first had Brooklyn, no. When we had Elena, you had that sense that a lot of people get after they have a kid, where they feel like they need to protect it with their every ounce of their life, which you can, but you can also do it from afar.
Do you think she's a helicopter mom? Too protected?
To an extent. I mean, she's better than a lot of people. Yeah, you, for sure.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, you're such a butthead. It is really freaking hot in here. Do you have any last words for the people?
Your kids cook for you, though?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Peyton told me the other day that she's going to continue to watch me cook so she can cook for me every day.
Saw some Brooklyn's at that stage, too. The latest guy in
I know. Brooklyn was going to cook me pancakes the other
she's
day.
a pro at pancakes. Dude, honestly, her fucking pancakes are almost better than mine.
They're really freaking good.
Almost better than mine. I'm like, what
and
the
she
fuck?
stopped using the measuring cups already.
Oh, yeah, that's my
she
girl.
She just eyeballs it. Yeah.
Oh, you're better off doing
and
that
she
anyways.
does eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, she'll do eggs. She can do scrambled eggs. She can do sunny side up even, which I'm impressed with because she did that for me. I had to teach her it, but I love sunny side up with a nice piece of jam toast. Oh man, it's fucking good. But what else can she do? She can do obviously like ramen, mac and cheese, all that stuff. She can do that easily. Tonight she's gonna learn how to make a cake, and we're gonna make chocolate chip muffins for tomorrow.
Oh, fun!
So that'll be fun. Because I asked them, I was like, oh, you know what? Let's just bake a cake. I hope they like the one I picked out. Did you see what it was?
No, what was it?
It's cinnamon toast crunch.
Really?
That sounds yummy.
Yeah, the inside and the frosting cinnamon toast crunch. So it should be pretty decent, I think. I hope they like it.
I'm probably going to bed soon.
No, that's fine. We'll do it.
Okay. Yeah, are you okay with that? Should we talk about that? How I just go to bed when I'm tired and you just deal with the kids?
It doesn't bug me. I stay up later than you anyways. I like to stay up and play games and stuff.
There were these moms at the park talking, and they were saying about how, like, I don't know. They were just saying how if they left for a week, they would be, like, nervous about... They would be, like, nervous about their husbands.
Yeah. You might as well just keep that crack for a minute. Maybe crack your stupidness. So.
Do I need to appreciate you more?
Yeah. Do you need to appreciate me more?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's every man's dream.
Oh, no, I don't know. Do you think you do more than the average husband?
I don't know. I don't really...
You don't compare at all?
No. Not really. It's just none of my business.
Do you think
it's not my problem.
Both do enough for, like,
each other
and your family?
Yeah. Why not?
You think I clean enough?
Hell no.
Do you think I make up for it in other areas?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Give me something to improve on then. This podcast is all about getting better.
Tanisha.
What?
What's the one thing I always tell you?
My fucking attitude.
There you go.
Will it ever be anything else?
No.
Do you think her attitude is getting better?
It's literally the only imperfection you have.
Did you hear what she said?
Do you think her attitude is getting better?
Dude, I don't remember. There was a deal that we made before I went to Turkey. I told her that she could, I don't remember what it was, but get something. If she stayed nice to me the whole time I was gone. Just nice.
It was the garden project.
If you don't even be mad, like if you're mad, don't even text me. I'm okay with that. Just leave me in my peace.
Yeah, you guys get like, she goes for blood.
Yeah, dude. So she did that on Thursday, the day before I come back, all day long, and I was like,
it wasn't all day. It was like 2 hours.
No, because it started in the morning and it ended at night when I was like, all right, well, goodbye.
I've also never seen people fight the way you do.
Yeah, but we make up for it, though.
No, like, it's
we're so
comical.
mean,
like,
and then we're over it.
For blood, and then you guys are then, like, kissing and loving each other immediately.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Make up. It's like you know that saying where the sex is always better when you're angry.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But
like
also,
that.
I think like.
But just instead of having sex, you just kiss and make up.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
try it once.
think sometimes you're like oblivious to what's happening. Like maybe you hear it so much.
Like, when I'm truly upset with something, like,
Mhm.
let's say you play video games and don't come to bed, and then you do that, like, 3 more nights in a row, and I'm, like, screaming at you,
Mm-hmm.
and you're just like, I'm just gonna hug her and kiss her, and
It works, doesn't it?
But then you don't take me seriously. So the next time it
I do
happens
take you
again,
seriously.
but it'll happen
But
again.
here's the thing. Just because I take you seriously on it doesn't mean I'm not going to continue to do it every once in a while.
Well, you're very quick to forgive and kind of forget. Like that one time I was at your guys' house and you're like fighting and she's like saying some mean shit and you're just like, no, it's me. Like it's my fault. I'm sorry I came home this way. And I was like, what? Like that was all her.
When you didn't help me with the computer. And I was like, you're not even helping me.
It's called an easy out.
And you're like trying to talk her through it and be like, I'm so sorry I came home not
Here's the
okay
thing. Here's
for
the thing.
this.
How long do you think that argument would have lasted if I didn't go, yeah, it's my fault, my bad?
So do you think you excuse her behavior and let it keep happening?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Because
I punish her in different ways. Anyways.
I can't be serious with you.
I mean, it's true, though.
I'm going to have to delete this whole episode.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Because
Post
you're
it
so
raw.
embarrassing.
Say the raw truth of Josh.
Okay.
That's
Go
what
for it, dude. I don't care.
Podcast is.
Yeah. You delete stuff. Make your viewers go, they'll be like, oh, no,
I delete
this
stuff
is fake.
every week.
No, you shouldn't do that, dude. You gotta leave the bloopers in there. That's what makes it the best.
You want me to leave the whole thing in here?
Whole thing.
Raw.
Raw dog.
Raw,
Send it through.
real.
Yeah. Yep. We're gonna impregnate that bitch.
What?
Raw dogging it.
Oh my gosh.
Anywho.
You cuss so much. We're gonna have to have a
So what?
disclaimer.
When was the last time you saw like a
Yeah,
if you got 12-year-old kids or something like that watching this, you got problems.
Yeah.
This isn't a 12-year-old kid show.
True.
A little bit swearing never hurt nobody. My kids swear. One's only 4 years old. She's saying the fuck word.
Yeah, she is.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say we're good parents?
Great parents.
You actually believe that from the bottom of your heart?
I do actually believe that. Our kids love us. We give them the best we can. We tell them the truth. Put them to what it is. Except for about those gloves that I had to lie about. I ain't getting her no damn gloves on Friday. Are you kidding me? I know she ain't gonna forget it either.
She wanted these $30 fishing gloves.
To not even go fishing.
Can you just get her?
I'd get her fucking $30 fishing gloves if she went fishing. I wouldn't care. But she ain't gonna go fishing. Last time I took her.
How did she see these $30 fishing gloves?
Because I took her into the tackle shop. I needed to get some sinkers and some worms for fishing today. It's my fault. I even asked her, I was like, well, no, I was
you
like,
said,
right,
Kenzie, come inside. And she's said,
like,
I'm good.
No, I'm good. I'll stay in here. And I'm like, no, get your ass out of the car. And I should have just went with her answer and said, yeah, here, stay here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd already shut the car off, so it's like, Because normally I'll leave it running with the AC on and stuff like that if they're in there.
Do you think that we're going to get our shit together, actually, one day and have a cleaning schedule and a budget?
What's the cleaning schedule? Me?
No! Like the kids having chores, us having a schedule.
I like to hope so. Do I believe that it's going to happen?
What would it take for you guys to get your house in order?
What?
To keep our house.
Everyone to listen to each other.
No, like to have a schedule.
Like what do you see as a solution?
There isn't a solution. It's just keep honing it until it works. And I hate to say that because...
I mean, yeah.
Well, the solution could be like a 10-minute tidy, a Sunday reset.
Thing,
yeah.
Unfortunately.
The problem is we don't have anything to bribe these kids with. Brooklyn, yeah, we can take her tablet away and she'll go crazy. But Elena, she don't give a shit about anything.
She doesn't.
Kenzie, it's like, you might as well just lock her in a cage.
Okay.
Dog kennel. She'd probably actually like that. She'd probably be like, yeah, I'll play dog.
She would.
Yeah.
Do you think we have good something?
Do you think we have good kids?
Good kids?
Yeah.
I think once you guys had a different house.
That's what Josh always says.
My kids are fine, but I wouldn't necessarily say they're good. But what kid is good? There's not a single fucking good kid out here. And if they are good, okay, here comes devil number 3. But like, honestly, if they are good, there's something not right in the house.
Yeah, you always say that.
I firmly believe that. If your kid is listening to everything you do, no questions asked, that kid ain't being a kid. That kid's an adult. Period.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, love you. Thanks for being on the pod.
Me too.
Thanks for being on the podcast.
Yeah, no problem, Vanessa.
Didn't you enjoy it, having this
Yeah, it
conversation
was a
with us?
blast.
Will you come on next year?
Next year?
Yeah.
You have to.
I want you.
Although, what were
I
your
gotta make a
goals?
commitment to that already.
Well, okay, the thing of it is like John said he thinks we would grow by 20%. You said we would grow by 50% each month. So 1,000, then 2,000, 4,000.
Until the end of this year.
Till
December.
June. June to June.
Or whatever, yeah.
So Father's Day to Father's Day. So next Father's Day, you and John will each have episodes again. Will you be on?
He'll be wrong, yeah. I'll
He'll
just
be
shove it in his face. It's fine.
Should we do one all
competition.
4 of us together?
What?
Should we do a 4
No,
podcast?
we can. It's
We
fine.
haven't.
I just finally sent him a friend request on Facebook.
Yeah,
Really?
have you guys met before?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
They were at the park, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, when we brought donuts that one time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be so sad if you drop them. They're my brand new ones.
Kenzie, do you want to say hi to the people?
I didn't know if you wanted her on.
I don't care.
Hey! Looking stylish.
And Vanessa's new glasses.
Alright, get me the hell out of this car.
Okay, we love you.